try out this new mic. Obviously this thing is not what's making noise, it's right over here, but I've got a project and these chains might be super loud, so sorry, but it is what it is. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm going to cut this phone. I'm gonna go and cut it. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut this though. So this really is kind of just like a crazy project. This is not necessarily a cheap sweatshirt, but I'm kind of like freeballing this. I really didn't have a specific plan going in. I thought it would be cool. The audio might not even work. We're really just playing with fire here. So that being said, my plan for this is kind of contingent. By the way, this is not like food or anything. This is like, this doesn't come off. This is like, it's been like washed. It's like a, it's supposed to look like that. I don't know. Who knows? The problem is right here. You can see that there's a seam, and the seam is going to give me some issues. That's because my plan is to run this chain right here like that, and it's going to run through as if it is one of those things you use to tighten your hood. You know what I'm saying? Little hoodie pulley things. So now I'm like making sure I got it the right length. Yes, okay. I cut it. I think I cut it about the right length. We'll see when it's done. It might be too short. If that's the case, this will be our solution. All of these have tiny little dudes that you can unspin. So we'll just throw a couple of these on the end of that, and voila, it is longer. So let's get to it. I think my first thing is going to be how many cuts am I going to do? And to answer that, I could just kind of copy my inspiration, but part of me is like, just do it live, man. Don't even, just make it your own thing. So I think that's maybe what I'll do here. I do want them to be, well, do I want them to be? I don't know. The important part here is that I don't cut into the seam. So if I cut into the seam, I'm really gonna F it up, you know what I'm saying? So that's a good start, because it'll pull a little bit, you know. And these are gonna pull too. That's the only issue. So I might have to end up like doing something weird with that, like a sewing situation, to avoid, you know, this is all very official here. Maybe I should do it sideways. How about that? Okay. Maybe we need a little more. Okay, that's good. We'll do like, I'm feeling here. It's speaking to me right now. I think that looks good. Yeah. Then we'll do here. And we'll do a little bit of a closer one here. Nice. We'll do another one here. Good. I'll do, this one can be here. Then we'll do, this is where things will get a little bit weird. Now, I just had a bit of a brain blast. I can avoid this. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna avoid this whole seam fiasco in general. And the way I'm gonna do that is I'm actually just going to cut here and on the other side of it. And then I'm just gonna feed it like that and just ignore it, or feed it like that and just ignore it. Wasn't that just the most intelligent thing you've ever heard? I think it was. I'm really hoping the audio on this bad boy right here behaves itself, because I don't want to use my phone audio. I will use my phone audio if I have to, because I'm going to have some type of audio. I just had a very sharp pain in my head, like I'm having a stroke or something. So, let's hope I'm not having a stroke. That'd be very awkward. Not be a good addition to this video. I'm gonna plug you in right now. Okay. This is actually my microphone. This is what I use when I'm gaming. I use this. Normally it's not as fuzzy, but I put this sock on it, and I quite like it. I think it's good. It does what it's supposed to do. It makes it so that when I'm screaming like a 10-year-old, because I'm getting shot in arc raiders, quiets me down a little bit. All right. I'm sorry, I don't know what that thing was. I actually do know what it was. It was a piece of my leather chair. Let me explain. So, the chair I'm sitting on, I thought it was a good purchase back in the day. And, maybe it was. Here I might just do, I think this is what I'm gonna do here. We're just gonna cut the top of this. but I bought it from like a weird place. Like a chair store, sort of, but like it was like a home chair store. Because I was really into this idea of it being real leather, and it is real leather. It's real shit leather. And it peels and it goes everywhere, and so over the past couple years, it's kind of just been dying on me and slowly peeling and becoming part of every small piece of the rest of the room over time. It's very fantastic. I've appreciated it so much because there's nothing like going around barefoot and then having small pieces of leather all over your feet, non-stop. And then they come into bed with you. That's the best part. Okay. Okay, this is the original chain. We don't need that for right now. Don't need that. This is the one. So let's see if our brilliant idea is as brilliant as we thought it would be. So far, so good. So far, still good. I might put more cuts in it. Oh, you know what I should do? I didn't really think of this. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'm gonna like make cuts like this. And then we're just gonna like take this out entirely. Goodbye. He's gone. He's entirely disappeared. Goodbye, my friend. That's what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. That's what the announcer from Dark Souls 1 says in the trailer. She's talking about, she's gonna start talking about Nito. Because he's such a cool guy, that's what they call him that. Alright. Now, I think this is how it is on the other one, and you know what, if it's not, we really are just creating an entirely new and special design. All our own. And that's what it's about. That's what it's all about. It's creation. These are kind of looking uniform, but it's okay. It's fine. I like a good uniform here and there. You know, once... Never mind. We'll tell that story another time. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ah, how do I fix this? Okay, all better. There's a thing over there. We didn't want that. Don't worry, it wasn't a bug. I don't have bugs in the bed. No bugs in the bed. It's a rule. Very important rule. The only place bugs belong. In your brain. Maybe in a hotel mattress. I think I'm gonna cut there too. I think we'll just cut on the right side this whole way. I think that's the plan. These are extremely difficult to pull apart. I don't know if you can tell, but this is like taking all of my power. Like they are, it's almost a workout really. My hand is getting a good workout doing this. That's how you know you're getting a premium cut. These are also Cutco scissors. And if I remember correctly, when I was incredibly younger, I might have actually got these scissors because I did sell Cutco knives at some point. What's happening here? It seems we've cut into the hoodie itself. Oh no, what a hole we've created. We don't want that. That's not going to do us any good. But there it is. There it is, nonetheless. A hole where it shouldn't be. Oh my. Nothing to do about that, really. You can't unhole it. It's one of the things about scissors, and that's what you have to be careful. Look at that thing. It just rolled forward and it was just begging to be cut. So we gotta be careful on this next one here. Make sure we don't make the same mistake. Okay. Just double checking, you know. But yes, I did sell these, and I think that's why I have them. As you can see, Cutco. Olean. They're pretty good, honestly. That is paint. I don't know why it's there, I can't remember. I was doing something fun. That's all that matters. Okay. So I should cut here. But I think I'm gonna cut here. Well, what do I do here? No, I'm gonna cut here. I don't want, if I cut here, there's nothing holding it there. That's a dumb idea. Okay. Uh-oh. There it is. Perfect. Oh my goodness, 18 minutes. It's been 18 minutes. We're almost complete here. Almost done. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't do the clap, clap, clap thing. I bet the audio is botched. There it is. The last cut. Snip. Okay. So now we can put that over there. We can take the chain. We're gonna thread this through here. Oh, there we go. Good. Through there, good. Excellent. this jingling sound isn't unfathomably obnoxious. It's not the best pitch, you know. It really is kind of a annoying sound, sort of, sometimes. It can be nice, though. I do like the sound of metal. Okay. Good, good. Yes, continue, continue. This is harder than I thought it would be, and it'll just go right through. But this is good though, because it means that it's also going to have a hard time coming out, which is what we want. I think this thing is putting up a fight here. It's twisting itself open. I should have done this like one thing at a time and then pulled it from there. That's all right. It's my first time. I did cut 2 of these. I had a very interesting interaction with the person I was cutting these with. And I talked about it on another platform, which we'll know about, be linked in the video description or wherever I post this. Very, very interesting person, very fun to talk to, very contrasting, contrarian, something. Just gonna leave that one. We don't really do anything with it. And we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Perfect. Man, you know, for how annoying it is to do this, I think they are underselling, or undervaluing maybe even, that product. But I think they also know that if they made it more expensive, nobody would buy it. This chain isn't particularly expensive. I think it's about $2.63 per foot. Which is not bad, honestly. Okay, well, that's not enough, so I'm gonna have to finagle my way around here. Almost done. Okay, we'll pull another one through here. And then what we're gonna do is we're taking this. We're gonna connect these two with this. So they're gonna come there. This goes whoop, right through. And this is the tricky part. Oh, I got it first try. Look at that. Beautiful. This little thing's kind of funny. And you know, maybe I can even cut a little bit more out of it. But I think this is pretty cool. There it is.